Welcome back to Business Bootcamp's Lightning Launch Series, Episode 10, 5 Tips to Scale Your Business. Hi, I'm Giselle Achecar.
And I'm Claudia from Boeselager, and you made it to Episode 10. Congratulations. Do you know how many people fall off the bandwagon and don't follow through? But you did it. So huge congratulations to you for getting to the final episode.
Yep. Last week we talked about sales as a service. You learned what it is, why it's important as an entrepreneur. We talked about sales conversion strategies and lots of other goodness. Did you create your 3 pieces of conversion content and pick the distribution channels where you want to place them? Be sure they have a clear CTA, right? You want them to take an action. If you haven't done that, no problems. You're going to go back, rewatch, and then you're going to get those pieces of content created.
Yeah. And today we're digging into strategic review. So we're looking at how to scale your business, five tips on how to scale your business. So first one is around strategic review. The next one we're going to look at is some analytics for your business growth. Then the consistent focus on growing your audience, sales growth, and growing your team.
Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more great content. As my last kind of story piece for the series, I wanted to forget about a specific story and just remind you not to be afraid to evolve. We evolve as people and our businesses evolve. We talked about that in branding. So don't be afraid to evolve, adjust, pivot if you need to. And here's the very quick story. I make mistakes as an entrepreneur regularly. I did it with Eco Rico, with Gigi's Organics, with Brandlicious. As a matter of fact, I'm going back now and I am combining Gigi's and Eco Rico because they are stronger together as one brand. So think about that as you continue to build and grow.
So I want to tell you from my side a story about my first startup that I had. And it took us a while to figure out the product market fit. It was not uncomplex to figure out different personalities and to figure out who was really our ideal customer. But once we had figured out that product market fit, as it's called, and we knew what was working, and we knew that for every dollar, euro we put into marketing, we knew what sales we would get as a return. We also were able to calculate what's called the lifetime value of our customers as well. So once we got to that point, we were ready to scale. And we then hunkered down on what was working really well. And we just pumped more money into that, to growing the audience, into growing our sales, into scaling the business, which we ended up scaling to 6 countries before we sold our business as well. So we're going to teach you some of the steps to take in order to start scaling your business too. But before we jump in, we get asked a lot, when do I know I'm ready to start scaling my business? So our advice is really to look, first of all, to be testing, right? So we have different ideas that we think might work. Well, the best idea is to actually just go and do it, right? Don't be scared to fail. Fail is actually just stopping and completely giving up. You just have to consistently keep at it. So test, and see what works. And once you've figured out what that product market fit is and how generating consistent sales, then you can start looking to do more of that and to really scale your business as well.
Okay. Before we get to that first tip, I just want to go ahead and kind of land that product market fit plane. And it's exactly what it sounds like, right? It is what we've talked about. It's aligning the product with your ideal clients' needs, wants, solving those pain points for them. And when that happens, you will get consistent sales, which is that leading indicator that Claudia is talking about, that it is now time to scale. And the first thing you want to do, tip number 1, is strategic review. In your high growth phase, it is always good to stop every quarter, or at most every 6 months, to really synthesize learnings that you've made over those past 3 to 6 months, and then create a roadmap for the coming 6 to 18 months. Review the metrics from the past 6 months, 3 months, whatever it is, you're constantly measuring what worked, what didn't work. Use that data to assess the priorities for the next 6 months, right? So that roadmap is going to be how your business is going to move forward. It's the milestones that you're going to hit along this journey. You're going to work backwards from the 6 to 18 months. You're going to work backwards, set milestones, and then really understand how to move to each one of those points along that roadmap. You're also going to use this time to prep for roadblocks and obstacles. You're hearing some of the things that we've been teaching you along these 10 weeks, right? You want to anticipate potential roadblocks and obstacles so that you can be prepared for them and overcome them and get to your goals more quickly and efficiently.
Tip number 2 is around analytics. So we know that what gets measured gets done. So it's so important to develop, especially at this stage, if you haven't done so already, a form of measurement strategy. So you have reviewed your data, and you want to make sure that you've got robust tools in place that you can regularly, at least weekly, be checking in to see how your growth is going, what initiatives you've done, what the results are, and keep a close eye on the results from all the different tests you are doing and the sales you are making as well. Some examples of really great analytics tools, first and foremost, is Google Analytics, which helps you to track your website to see where customers and clients are coming from. Is it from social media? Is it from organic search, or some from paid campaigns that potentially you are already doing? You can also see where they are on your page, where they bounce off, etc. There are also tons of free tools within social media. So each channel will have their own analytics tools. So it's really great to have a standard routine to review those as well. And there are more in-depth tools for testing, such as Optimizely, which allows you to do what's called A/B testing. So to test different ideas, different wordings, different colorings, different placements of a call to action button on a page. It's actually really cool. I love these things. ClickFunnels has similar features as well. And there are a plethora of other great analytics tools. So depending on your industry and the area of your business, you can also look specifically for ones that will give you the insights that you need.
Yes. Tip number 3, consistent focus on growing your audience. We cannot say that enough. You have 2 episodes of marketing that you can go back to and really dig into those to get some great tips on how to build your audience. Do more of what's working to increase sales growth, and of course, automate those processes to streamline your business and give you the freedom and time to work on, sales or talking to people or whatever it is. Regularly show up for your audience, connect with them, and offer them services and products at the right time for solving those pain points that you uncovered in understanding who your ideal client is.
Tip number 4 is sales, sales, and sales. We know, and you'll remember, that sales is the oxygen of the business. So look for opportunities that will allow for consistent sales in your business, right? So especially if you're looking to scale, but then, don't be scared, don't be shy to try some out of the box opportunities that might arise or that you go out and look for to see how you can increase your revenue with new opportunities on top of that nice, consistent revenue that you will hopefully be generating very soon.
Tip number 5, grow your team. We know this whole process can be quite overwhelming. We're there with you. We've done this so many times. And so one of the things you're going to need is someone to help you. Whether it's a virtual assistant, whether it's a lawyer, whether it's, whomever it is, your team doesn't have to be an employee, but they are the people that are going to help you free up time to do what you need to do. It can take time to find the right teammate. So plan for that, right? But it is critical because it will help you get to your next level. So hire for today and plan for tomorrow as you search for the right people to bring in to help you scale. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Yes, that'll be amazing. And I think Claudia is going to tell you about the next steps.
So we have a little invitation for you as part of our next steps. We hope you greatly enjoyed this free lightning launch series and got lots of inspiration and value, as well as some, if not lots of fun, on how to lightning launch your business. We know that this process can be overwhelming. There are really tough times, and that's why we've created a 10-week live lightning launch group program where you and your peers can work closely together with Giselle and I to build and launch your business. Each week, we will be addressing key topics, including brand, marketing, sales, operations, growth, and much more. You'll have in-depth success work as well to get up to speed quickly and efficiently. So what are you waiting for? Mm-hmm. Email us hello at claudiaandgiselle.com to learn more, and check the show notes for updates below on any other programs we have going. So thank you so much for tuning into this Lightning Launch series.
We hope that you had as much fun in our series as we had teaching it. As always, we are here for you. If you want to work with us, we would love to work with you. And you know what to do. Email hello@claudiaandgiselle.com. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the last 10 weeks. We really look forward to hearing from you, and here's to your success. Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.